and sizzle that we're seeing right now with NXT 2.0. But to their credit, what NXT 2.0 is literally almost a carbon copy on a smaller scale of what the WWE is doing on the bigger scale with Raw and SmackDown and all the other stuff. So for that, I find no fault, because it will be, as you mentioned earlier, an easier transition and not a culture shock once they leave from NXT 2.0. It's just an easy transition onto the main roster, other than the fact that they take the individuals off of 2.0 and bring them over to whatever brand, and give them a complete makeover. Hey guys, both of these products are on the same station. It's called USA Network. You've invested all this money. You invested all this money and time in developing Mr. Franchise here, and you bring Franchise to the main roster, and we're going to give him a complete makeover. And a complete makeover.
Okay. So let me bring that up. So Pete Dunne, Walter, all these guys that are that have made such a hell of a name, especially Walter. This dude held a title for 800 and damn near 90-something days. I think 890-some days. Like, how do you? I don't know what do you think the mindset or the thinking was of why the name Walter doesn't work? What's wrong with Pete Dunne that you bring him up and all of a sudden now he's called Butch? We've been knowing this guy as Pete Dunne. They've been dominating. They've been winning. They've done so many great things as this Pete Dunne. But I don't know. What's the Pope's opinion on the name changes and why do they think they work?
Well, I think I just kind of alluded to that. I think
you did, but
I think it's dumb. It's silly, and someone or some folk are out of touch. It's just, I think it has more so to do with the fact that it's customary. It's something that they've always, for the most part, done. And when they go to the main roster, it's almost like we have to re-Christian you. This is a good thing because now you're being upgraded, and I think that's the mindset of those in charge. You're being upgraded, but I don't get it. I don't know why. Maybe there's something because of the. I do know for a fact, because even though NXT is on a national television network along with their other product, it's not seen by as many people, but yet the WWE universe is very much well aware, especially with social media, of whom these folks are. And it's much so, you have these guys, you bring them up, but before they even got up, you've already made action figures of them in their name on NXT. So it's like, what the hell? Maybe there's a purpose. Maybe they're bringing Pete Dunne in and putting him with Sheamus and the other guy,
Ridge Holland,
bringing them in as Pete Dunne. Maybe that didn't fit in their mind. For me, Pete Dunne just fits. It's still a crazy sounding name that will fit right in there with Sheamus. But maybe we all know Vince. If you don't know, he likes the one names. Butch. And Butch for this purpose, maybe not for Pete Dunne, but if it was a bigger guy, Butch really fits. In the scheme of things with the whole Irish trinity of sorts.
Right.